Yo, YouTubers. Yo, YouTubers. Remember when I said I was not gonna do any more beer reviews? I lied. Crap Arnie Schwarzenegger impersonation. Right, yo YouTubers, this is I've decided to do one more beer review. I had a drink last night, you see, so I've kind of broke my diet and had a bit of a berry last night of some of those Pathmaker beers. So I thought, alright, well, I went out today to get me essentials, my oyster sauce and things. Try and keep this brief. So I picked up a couple of beers, especially to do one more review before I really hit my diet. I mean it this time. I want to get rid of my bitch tits, you know? I don't want no bitch tits anymore, you know what I mean? Alright. Drum roll. Drum roll. Beer review today. Brand new beer I've never tried, right? That's what it's all about with me, trying it on camera. There might be other people reviewing beers and stuff on YouTube, and it's, you know, that's already out there, but generally I'm basically giving you a review of how I feel when I drink the beer, like, basically. I don't care whether people want to drink it themselves, it's all about me. Alright. Right. We are officially taking over this beer review by order of the Peaky Blinders. Right. Peaky Blinders. Right, we got Peaky Blinders Pale Ale. Alcohol 4.3 by order of the Peaky Blinders. Right, I've never tried this beer, right? There's a lager, a Peaky Blinders lager, and this is the Pale Ale. I'm not sure what else is out there, like, but and it goes for quite cheap in Home and Bargain, and, you know, we got a shop in you know, in Merseyside called Home and Bargain. Well, it's all over England, like, you know, but, you know, I don't know if Americans would be aware of that, like, but this Peaky Blinders beer, it's quite expensive in the usual shops, you know, but they're doing it for, like, I think it was 69 pence or 70 pence a can or something. I can't remember, I think it was 69 pence, right, which is cheap as chips. So I thought, I've got to try a Peaky Blinders beer on camera. I'd like to see what it does like. Because the programme, I'm not really into television anymore, right, guys, but the Peaky Blinders has been, well, I think everyone likes Peaky Blinders, don't they? It's brilliant. But anyway, I'm going to get on with it. So you get, like, it's a small can, so it'll only take me a few seconds to drink. I don't know if it says anything on the can. I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Let's have a look. It says at the top, 6 generations of brewing expertise. Sadler's, the company is Sadler's. Sadler's Peaky Blinders Pale Ale. You get the lager. I'll have to try the lager, won't I? I'll have to do the lager as well. Review. I should have bought both of them, shouldn't I? To try it, right? So it's 4.3%. And you see on the picture there, I thought they'd be the actors, like. But they're the real Peaky Blinders, aren't they? The camera's reflecting in it because it's aluminium, like. Yeah, they're actually real Peaky Blinders, I assume. I actually thought they were the actors on the thing, and they're not. They're the real Peaky Blinders, man. He looks like a bit like Jesse James and that, isn't it, when they've been caught and that? You know, those pictures from the Wild West and that, like, those mugshots when they've been caught. Anyway, let's see if there's any descriptions on the can. I don't know. It says, produced in the UK, Sadler's Brewing Company. 4.3%. It's below the magic 5. Right, let's have a look. So we've got here we go. We've got a description, folks. Here we go. A light and refreshing pale ale brewed with English hops and barley. A gentle fruit bitterness leads to an uplifting citrus hop finish. Didn't expect it to be citrusy or hoppy, like, because it didn't say it on the can. I was hoping for a kind of a pale ale kind of thing without the, you know. But anyway, yeah, where were we? English hops and barley. A gentle fruit bitterness leads to an uplifting citrus hop finish. Malts, pale malted barley, wheat hops. Oh, sorry. Malts, pale malted barley, wheat, hops, First Gold, Green Bullet, Amarillo, Summit. I think they're the names of the hops in it, like, so it's like weed, isn't it? You know, you get weed as like, you know, Hawaiian Gold and all that, like. But they're doing it with hops now, aren't they? So it's like First Gold, Green Bullet, Amarillo, Summit. I take it that's 4 different types of hops. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast. Food matching barbecue and smoked meats, fish and Asian cuisine. Cookery tip: use in beer battered coconut shrimp, cheesy beer bread or beer mustard. Explore more creative cookery tips and recipes on our website. So there's the writing there, so you can see it for yourselves in case you don't believe me. In case you don't believe me. Any other writing on it? Nah. 6 generations brewing in the Black Country since 1861. By order of the Peaky Blinders. So I think you want to try drinking that now, eh? That's what I'm trying to do, impersonation of them. I'm not prepared, alright, we're opening it like... Here's a tip from the top, man. You tap the top like that. Someone told me that years ago. Tap the top like that and it won't squirt everywhere if it's been shaken up. Alright, let's go. Let's get straight into it. We've only got half an hour. Alright, the smell. It does smell kind of citrusy, hoppy, like. I didn't expect that. I wouldn't have... To be honest, I've been overdoing it with the citrusy, hoppy thing. Anyway, let's go. Let's pour the glass, right? With the transparent window. There we go. Don't want to froth it up too much. Yeah, I had a few beers last night, and I tend to drink beer when I'm on my own and that, like, and it makes me want to listen to music, you know what I mean? Normally I don't really listen to music, I don't pay much attention listening to records and stuff, unless I had a bevy, and then straight away my headphones go on and I start listening to stuff. And last night I was listening to Thin Lizzy and stuff, you know. Anyway, the can's obviously got a little bit left in it, but there's your colour. And it looks nice, doesn't it? It's kind of hazy, actually. It's not crystal clear, it's kind of hazy, which is a surprise. I thought it'd be like an English pale ale, you know, because this hoppy thing, it's more like an Indian pale ale, isn't it, you know? Alright, first taste, Peaky Blinders beer, let's go. Peaky Blinders pale ale, let's go, let's see what we got. It's kind of mild, the citrusy side of it, like. So it's not bad. And it's got like an original flavour to it that I'm not familiar with, which is probably one of them hops that I've never tried. Let's have a look. Nice full-bodied mouthful, you know, it's got like a like toffee kind of caramelly undertones, or is it overtones? I don't know. Right, I'm just having a little contemplation on that way. But you see the colour there, it's quite hazy. It's clear, but it reminds me when I've had a wee in a bottle and I've left it for an hour. So and when I've had a wee in a milk bottle. Alright. What's that familiar flavour? It's got a kind of bitter aftertaste. It's very refreshing, actually. It's quite nice. Sadler's, eh? Sadler's. I'm not sure. Sadler's is quite an old beer company, that, isn't it? I was hoping, you know, because it was Peaky Blinders, like, I thought they might have spiked it with cocaine. You get a flat cap and a razor blade with every can. Right, the can's empty. Look. It's empty lane. Nah, it's alright though, man. It's a nice taste. It's quite original, actually. I've got to give them a bit of respect there, man. It's got an original flavour. It's not like all those, you know, that grapefruit thing and all that, like, which is going. Don't get me wrong. I think it's nice. I'm getting kind of like Moorish towards that flavour, you know. There's a familiar flavour to it, and I just. Oh, what is it, man? It reminds me of a taste of almost like honey. Like a sort of bitter honey aftertaste. Bitter sweet honey aftertaste. Familiar flavour there, man. Come on, Bruce, name that beer. It's not. Wow, the weird aftertaste that way. Okay. So I analyse that way. It's a quality drink, that, man. But I did notice they had bottles of it in other shops, and we have a shop over here called B&M. They're like, these shops are like, they're like kind of like, they're sort of like mini superstores, but they sell everything low price, and some items are kind of usual price wise. But I saw bottles of this in B&M, and it was quite pricey. It was like £1.80 a bottle, and I was thinking, oh, it's a bit steep, innit, you know. And yeah, Peaky Blinders, it's probably got nothing to do whatsoever with the Peaky Blinders at all, except for the picture. You know, I bet the Peaky Blinders never even knew what pale ale was. You know, they'd be like drinking Nuki Brown, wouldn't they, or something? Oh no, it'd be Birmingham, wouldn't it? Like Birmingham, right. I was going down in the pub to drink some beer. Right, it's going to be Brummy accent in the Black Country, drinking Peaky Blinders beer. It's alright, like. It has got a lagery vibe to it, like. To me, it tastes a bit like a citrusy lager. That's the way I'd give it, like. It sort of doesn't taste like a pale ale. It does taste like a really good quality lager, actually. That's the way I'd describe that. Right, now, so I'll be really interested to try the lager, you know what I mean? There's a lager version, which I'll probably pick up tomorrow, I don't know, while I'm on a roll, before I start my diet, before I start trying to get rid of me bitch tits and that, like. I like me bitch tits, I like flicking my own nipples and that. Nah, I'm only joking. Yeah, you see the colour there, it's like, definitely a urine colour, isn't it? Like, it reminds me of when, you know, when you're with a chick and she's pregnant or whatever, and you've got to go with her when she's taking a piss sample to the doctors, and you look at the bottle thinking, in a Swedish perverse way, like, oh. Swedish Pervert Association. Yeah, it's alright, that. Feeling alright on it as well. I try to rush it, like, so I can get it down my neck and tell you if I feel happy and pissed, you know. Do you feel happy? Are you talking to me? Yeah, it's alright. I like that, look. And for 70 pence a can, roughly, it's either 69 or 75. I think it was 69 with these, I'm not sure. In home a bargain. They probably cost a lot more in other shops. Maybe they're doing another trial run, innit? No, they do trial one, so it's 4.3%. So it's safe. You know, I could ride a motorcycle on that, or steal a car. I'll be alright. This Peaky Blinders, though, it's not like, you know, you go around like, I don't know, I drink this now and start like, you know, selling cocaine taking over the land, like riding horses and selling cocaine everywhere, like. Yeah, I like the taste. Oh man, it keeps hitting me like a familiar taste, and I'm just, wow, what is it, man? Oh, man. Okay, we do the look down and the you know, look down in the glass test. You look down in the glass test. You see every beer. It's something a lot of people don't notice that when you look down in the glass and you, and there's like loads of bubbles or a lack of bubbles and that's kind of like the bubbles in the middle. Can you see? And then there's a space like a moat around the edge of clarity. Pardon me, you just belched. I just belched. Getting gassy like. Yeah, you see the clarity around the moat. I keep belching, man. It's very gassy, like. Sorry about that, anyway. It's a bit disgusting, like. Oh. Alright. Oh, man. Come on, Bruce, what's that familiar taste? Oh, trying to home in on it, like, but I like it. It's interesting. It's got a kind of bitter taste to it, like. It's not too sweet, and it's not too hoppy neither. It's not too citrusy and hoppy. It's kind of honey. That's what it reminds me of, honey. There we go, see, man. No. Nobody had better go near my Linda. If anybody talks to my Linda. So you get like Peaky Blinders psychosis, man. Yeah, the malty, it's malt. It's the malt flavour. It's reminds me of American beer, actually. Strangely enough, American lager. Colt 45. Colt 45, man. Maybe remember that drink, Colt 45 years ago. Colt 45. I was like, this is one of the only beers in the world, Colt 45, that if I drank it, it'd make me think violently, like. You know, if I was like in a pub drinking it, I'd probably start fights and things. Because whenever I was on my own, or, you know, at home when I drank Colt 45, I kind of felt wild, like I wanted to fight. Don't normally get that with most beers, like, you know. Yeah, man. Finish it off. So. I only bought 2 cans to do the test to see how I'd analyse what it does to my mind, like. And then I've got some more path makers to finish off. I don't know, man. I'll have bit sits for another month. I'll be alright. Alright, man. Taste. Quite nice and quite original. I give that like it's very original. It's got an original flavour to it, like. Quite a unique, very subtle, obviously, but original. And I'm feeling merry. Feels alright, like. Feels good. I'll say we'll give that. If I give it less than 10 out of 10, will the Peaky Blinders come round and nut me? You know what I mean? Get beaten up and that, like. Tommy Shelby. So, we like drinking Peaky Blinders beer then? Right. Alright. No, that's alright, man. Nice drink. Peaky Blinder Pale Ale. I take it's gone on to do the television programme. So it should be safe if I don't like it. No, I'll give that an 8 out. Oh no, I'm warming up. I'm feeling the warmth, man. Getting the warmth from it, like, you know. That's why I try and leave the camera, like, rolling. Most people only review the taste, don't they? They don't say nothing about the hit and the vibe, like, you know. And I do, like. you know, because I'm brilliant. But, because I'm brilliant if I don't say so myself. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Right, and I'll tell you, I always put in the comments section if I feel a little bit better as it warms up, like, you know, kicks in. I might correct myself, but I'd definitely give that an 8 out of 10. It's a nice beer, it's quality. It's definitely a quality beer, it's not a plonky beer. And yeah, well done, well done. So the Peaky Blinders, I thought they made thingy, what's it called, gin? I thought they sold gin in the Peaky Blinders. Didn't sell lager, did they? Pale ale. And yeah, that's nice, that. It's alright. Yeah. There's just something tacky about cans, isn't there? There's something really tacky about them. It makes you sort of think less of whatever's in it. Like, you know, if it's a bottle, you'd always give it a, you know, a bit more credence, don't you? A little bit more credence. Alright, folks, anyway. By the way, before I get off, I've just bought a brand new hard drive for my computer, so I can sort out all my files, you know, like a 4 terabyte hard drive. And I'll show you the box in a kind of silly, childish way, like. So I just bought one of these things, and I've got to sort all my files out. Do you see that? Bruce uses Seagate. So I can, instead of having I've got loads of videos and home videos and everything, they're all separate discs, and I need to get everything on one thing and sorting things out. And then I forgot what the point of this was in the first place, what I was going to say. Well, there's something I was going to talk about, like. Oh yeah, I'll be uploading, you might remember a while back, I uploaded a video of, you know, the Prince of Wales aircraft carrier in Liverpool, and the F-35 fighter jet flying over. Well, I filmed a lot more of the aircraft carrier as it was leaving the dock and, you know, sailing along the Mersey, and I had to film it in parts because I'm using this HD camera, but I've got some really good footage of that aircraft carrier if anyone's interested, right? You know, not a big, I just happened to go there when it was leaving Liverpool, you know, it was a bit of a one-off, like, so I filmed it all, right. So I've got some good footage of it taken to sea for the first time, well, you know, from Liverpool anyway. And I'll be uploading that in bits, like, so, quite chunky bits, like, but I've just got to sort my hard drives out and everything, like, and so that's the next treat for me viewers that you're going to be glued to the screen for. Big deal, like, you know, big deal. Yeah, I like that beer, man. I feel nice, feel warm, feel cool. Got a few more beers to drink, want to chill out. Don't mind me bits, tits. Alright, getting off anyway. Thanks for watching, but yeah, I'd recommend that. While it's cheap in Home and Bargain, all you English viewers, all my viewers are from England. Home and Bargain. Corona, well, don't say the C word. While the crisis is on, stock up your nuclear shelter in advance with these, like 70p a can, like, not bad. Cheap, that, man, you know what I mean? Like, the average beer now is like £1, £1.50, £1.80 for quality beers, isn't it? You know, get them while you can, kids. If you don't mind being a fat bastard like me. Yeah, alright, okay, I'm getting off anyway. So I'll upload this straight away. And then I'm hopeful. I'll probably I might review the lager. I'm just so curious to see how similar they are. You know, the lager's exactly the same or very similar. Like, it was a less percentage. It's like 4%, I think. The lager. That's 4.3. As if it makes a difference, 0.3%. Like. Anyway, getting off. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Definitely an 8 out of 10. I'm warming up. I'm feeling happy. And I'm getting off, and thanks for watching, and maybe a couple more beer reviews coming up, I don't know, before I go on a diet. Alright, thanks for watching. Peaky Blinders. I'm a Peaky Blinder now. Peaky Blinders. I've got a Peaky Bananas, man. You know, I've got these cartoons. I draw like Bushido bananas, and I was gonna do Peaky bananas. You know, like where they get together. The Peaky Blinders and the Bushido bananas get together. It's called Peaky bananas. Like so, you know, that's something to look forward to in the future, isn't it, everyone? Where do we get the time to do all that, man? I don't know. Make the movie and that. Tarantino, if you're watching, you know, Quentin Tarantino, if you're watching, it's still not too late, you know. Get this film sorted. Bushido Bananas, the movie. I'm giving you the opportunity, Quentin. Yeah, that car then, that was Quentin Tarantino pulling up, like. He come here straight away. Anyway, thanks for watching. Highly recommended. Nice beer. Very nice taste as well. Very original. Alright, getting off. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.